and pollution. You know a little bit about that, right? And where they struggle with it is in their waterway. Okay, so they have invented this solution of a water wheel that helps to pick up all of the litter, Jeremy. Okay, do you think that that has something to do with what we're learning right now in literacy? Okay.
Like we're learning not to pollute the water.
Yeah, so we're this article is pretty relevant, right? Yeah. Okay, and I want us right now to look over a little bit of vocabulary. Okay, scoop. Okay, when I scoop something, it means that I'm kind of maybe I'm scooping something up. I'm grabbing it in this kind of emotion, right? Water wheel. Okay, it's kind of this thing. Do you see this picture? Do you see this picture? It's kind of hard to see, but do you see this picture? It kind of moves with the water. Okay, flow is how the water moves. Okay, local is something that's in your area. Okay, so in like the brown community is. Okay, so okay, I might say that I'm a local of Denver if I grew up here. Okay, kind of part of the area. Filthy. Have you ever heard of the word filthy?
Yeah.
That means what?
Can I do something?
No, we're just gonna tell me what it is really quick.
Filthy is like
It's like really dirty, right? And we've talked about pollution before. Currents is talking about the like flow of the water. Okay, and habitats are where things live, things and people live. So I want you to just look through this right now, but we're actually not going to take a look at it or read it until Monday. Okay? What kind of text do you think this is? Just looking at it. I've got some pictures. Jeremy, what are you thinking? What kind of text is this? Faith says nonfiction. Do you think it's nonfiction? Why do you think it's nonfiction, Alex? Got pictures. Okay, so it's got pictures, it's got facts, it's got captions, and it's even got some quotes down at the end from an interview. Okay, so right now I'm actually going to collect these because I'm going to ring the bell in a second. Okay, I'm sorry that we didn't get to reading yet today, but we're going to do that on Monday. All right, make sure that our whole group is with us. All right. Sorry. Oh. All right. Right now I'm going to have you piece of that. Level 0, time to rotate. Yes. You weren't. You were doing your assessment. I want you to do your assessment. Okay. All right. I need my purple group at the back table, please. Time to rotate. We can do freckle, eye station, AR. Okay. Let's go. Time to rotate. I am. I know. Joaquin, Noah, Viv, let's go. Come on over. Sorry, can you please not touch my computer?
It's falling asleep.
It's okay. You're in blue group right now. Check out what you're doing right now. It's on the board.
I don't know what the heck that is.
Sorry? That's the work up front. That's the pronoun work from up front. Okay. And Joaquin, come on over. Because I'm just using it to help me out to see how lessons are going. Joaquin, come on. Let's see, looking around for people who are on task right now and getting to their next station. Holden, thanks for following directions and being on task.
Okay. I'm just going to put this bike over here. Okay. I just need it.
All right. Raise your word. Good. Raise your word. Joaquin, we're waiting for you, bud. I know that you're finishing work, though.
I want to try.
Do I need a pencil?
No.
How come we have cameras?
Because I'm using it. Acknowledge it, and then ignore it.
I
Okay?
don't want this
Viv, please erase.
Okay, thanks.
All right, what I'd like you to write first is the word home. After work, I like to go home.
Okay.
Home.
H-O.
Ooh, saying it. Ooh, thank you, Viv. Like the way that Noah, you were thinking about saying it out loud. We can do that in a whisper, okay? Home. Everyone say the word home.
Oh.
That word's kind of tricky, right? Because we don't hear what letter.
Oh. M.
Home. Which one do we not really hear?
Silent E on
The
there.
silent E at the end. All right, erase. Erase.
K. K.
I would like you now to write the word week.
Week.
Like Friday is the last day of the school week. Week.
Wait, so that means we're not supposed to be at school now.
Friday's the last day of the school week.
Then that means it's the end of school.
Please just put your name. I'm seeing that there is something that kind of tricked you up here. Let's read this together. Let's read this together, please.
Black.
Ooh, what did you say? Weck. Does that sound like week?
The hard red batteries.
Ooh, there you go. And we call this the bossy E, right? We have the double E. It makes the E sound, right?
Yeah.
Erase. Erase.
I think a funny thing.
I already have one.
All right. Now I want you to say this word with me.
Cook.
Could. Holden, please turn your volume down.
I could.
Could. Say this word with me. Everybody. Vivian.
Could.
Could. What's tricky about that word, Noah?
The word that's
AJ, I'm going to take some points off right now for not being on task.
the word that's tricky about is
Faith, I'm taking some points off for not being on task.
that there's no R.
Could. Viv, what's tricky about this word right now? Could. What letter do we not hear in there?
Oh.
Could.
Could.
What's silent, Joaquin?
The U.
The U. I'm looking at this letter right here, the L. Do we hear the L? Could. No, it's silent, right? So that makes it kind of tricky. Let's write it one more time and sound out with me. Okay, if we can't handle whiteboards, we're not going to use them anymore. Vivian, please stop drawing. Please write this with me. Could. Could. I'm with a group right now. Okay, I want you to please write the word today. Today is Friday. Today.
Yes, it is. It's not.
Today is Friday. I highlighted Thursday because I wanted to get Thursday's work done. Today. Let's sound this out together. Today. Good. Today. Awesome work. Erase. Now I want you to write the word 5. There are 5 days in a week. 5.
No, there are actually 7.
Or sorry, I meant 5 days in a week. 5. Good. Everybody got it. Erase.
There's no tricky word.
I actually want to look at that word one more time.
I
AJ, I'm taking off some more points.
I know what's wrong about it. I know what's wrong.
What is tricky about this word?
I know.
Ew. Not tricky, but what do you notice?
The E is doing 2 works.
What do you mean?
He's working. He's doing 2 jobs. The E silent. Mostly the V is mostly the last word. So, he's the
Okay, so it's kind of silent, but then he's
it's
also
silent,
helping
and he's also helping the I say I.
say
So
a name.
5.
Good. 5.
Yeah.
All right, now we're gonna say this again, and I want you to spit it out as you're writing it. I want you to say the word could. Say could.
Good. Got it.
Oh, Noah, that L almost tricked you up.
No, I just
Could.
it did it. I just
And let's point to each letter as we're moving. Could. Good. Point to it as we say it.
Could you take the jar?
AJ, I'm done. I've taken off 2 points already for your behavior during literacy centers, and it's distracting my group back here.
No, it's
Find
not.
a different spot.
No, it's
It's
not.
distracting me. Oh, you have to finish the bottom. All right. So there's this rule that Viv just kind of brought up. Sometimes E helps. Boards.
Oh,
Erase your boards.
I already have an eraser.
Okay, erase your boards. Hand them to me.
There you go.
Why?
You don't need any more.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. So there's this rule that Viv was just telling us about. It has kind of like 2 names, right? So we say sometimes the E helps the other letter say its name, right? Or sometimes what's the like cool way that we remember that, Viv?
I'm getting tired.
What's the cool way that we remember that? 2 vowels
Go walking. First one. Goes talking.
does the talking. So let's look at this word face. How does this word apply? What do you think? How does this word?
A. So F and then the E
Yeah.
makes the A
Say
say its name.
Good. The E makes the A say its name. Can I please have that marker? Okay. The E makes the A say its name. Now I want you to say this word to yourself, not out loud. Joaquin.
Okay, now you know it.
Oh, I love the way that Noah didn't shout out. Everybody have it?
Yeah.
Everybody know how the rule works?
Yeah.
Joaquin, what does this word say?
Time.
How does this rule work? Viv?
Because they used to and say time. To say I.
Yeah, it's telling the I to say I. Time. Okay.
It's time to go.
To school.
It's
What
time
about this word?
to go home.
No, it's not.
What about this word? Make sure you can read it.
I know.
I think you have some work that you need to do on your main idea. Joaquin, you know this word? Viv, what does it say?
Vivi.
Rice, and there's 2 things.
Go for it.
The E should be over the I and say I.
Mhm.
And it says ice.
Ooh, you
Rice.
see the word ice in here.
Ice.
Uh-huh.
Ice.
Awesome.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
Ah.
Good, thank you. All
No
right.
word.
And I want you right now to look in your book. There is a specific word that I'm looking for. Where else does this word, this is kind of cool, come up? Look through your text. Look in just the first 2 chapters.
Found it.
We already found
I found space. Yeah.
space.
Noah, how does that apply to the
The E thing goes to the A. Space. Found it.
and it makes the
A say its name.
A say its name. Okay, so today, while we're reading today, I want you to try to figure out if there are any other words that follow that rule,
Are we
okay?
gonna do our
So we're going to keep reading about astronauts who go into space and how they might live there, okay? And we're going to actually start
Living in
on page
Space,
8.
chapter 2.
Please turn to page 8.
Oh, I already did.
AJ, I've asked you several times to find a different spot or change behavior. I'm actually going to have you turn your card down right now. Okay. Turn to 8. Okay. And some things that I want to bring up, some vocabulary I want to bring up are the words difficult. If something's difficult, it might be really hard. Protection means that we're like trying to protect something we care about it. We're trying to save it, right? Survive. What do we think survive means? Have you heard that word before, Viv?
Survive means they're trying to live in space.
Trying to live, not necessarily in space, okay? Gravity. Heard of gravity, Viv?
Gravity is where there's mostly gravity is where
I know what it is.
It holds you down.
Good.
But if Earth didn't have gravity, we'd be flying.
Toward. Okay, the two next words. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm serious. If we didn't have gravity, we would be
Vivian.
floating by now. That and we would go to
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Thanks. Okay, 2 more words. Coated means that something is covered, or crumbs. We're actually going to look at 2 words right now. I want us to look at the word microgravity. Turn to page 9. Look at page 9. And at the bottom right by that number, there's something. Do you see that word microgravity?
Yeah.
Well, that looks like a really long word, but if I just look at it, look, the word gravity is in there already, right? And I just have the word micro before it. Okay, so that shouldn't trip me up too much, right, Viv?
Microgravity.
Okay, now I want you to turn to page 13. Page 13. AJ, I'm done. I think you might need to go take a break in somebody else's room right now.
They're playing a game of cards.
Come here, AJ. Okay, I want you to find the word crumbs right here.
I see.
I think you need to go into Miss Polster's classroom with a lined piece of paper and go write a reflection. Because you're not acting the way we should. I don't care. You're not acting the way we should during literacy centers. You're being disruptive. My group right now is distracted. I'm distracted. Go take a reflection to Miss Polster's classroom, please. Lined piece of paper. Say that you need to. Okay, everyone find the word crumbs.
M&M's.
Everyone find the word crumbs. We're on page 13.
I see M&M's.
Okay. Everyone see that word? Point to it when you find it.
Wait, what?
Crumbs.
Crumbs.
That word is a little tricky because it has that silent B in there.
It sounds
Crumbs.
like it sounds like a guy from Harry Potter.
Kind of. Okay, so crumbs. Everyone say the word crumbs.
Crumbs.
Right? It has that silent B in there almost. Okay? So kind of keep that in mind because this page has that word 3 times. All right. And just like when we were reading before, this text goes from this page over to this page, and there are pictures because nonfiction text. It also has facts on the side that we're going to be learning about, okay? All right, so right now, on your own, I'm going to have you read pages 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13 on your own. And I'm going to be pausing and listening to other people reading as you're going, okay? Go ahead and start. You're reading 8 to 13, so everybody turn back to page 8, Viv. Okay, and you're starting right here. Go ahead and start reading in your head. Go ahead and start reading in your head. Jacob, you have work that you need to be doing right now. Something kind of tricky up here. It might have been some punctuation.
Space is so big that things float as if they have no weight. The gravity in space is called microgravity.
Keep reading in your head. I'm going to come back to you in a second. Jacob, you've got work you need to do at your desk. Go ahead and start reading from where you are.
All the time. So all the time. So
Show me where you are.
all the time. So that it's safe for astronauts to read. The space station has
Does this follow our rule that we just learned? No?
heat and light, so the astronauts stay warm and see around it. There are kitchens, bathrooms, and places for astronauts.
I want you to try that one more time. I want you to be working on how is it going to sound smoother when you're saying, Alex, I want you to read this again.
Space station, heat, and light.
Try that again.
Space station has heat and light, so the astronauts can see around it. There are kitchens and places for the astronauts to stay.
I like the way that you paused at each of these commas here when you were reading that list. Viv, will you just point to me where you were?
Oh, you started. The space station is set up so astronauts can survive in space. Air is
Okay, now once you, good. I like the way that you broke it down and then you said it
pumped
again.
through the space shuttle station. It is called
Now let's break this down. I want you to put your thumb. I want you to put your fingers around the word. Put your fingers around the word. Put your fingers around the word. Make a window. Let's break it up like that. What's this rule? Two vowels go walking.
First one goes
Okay, so let's look at it again. First one.
Fine.
First
That's all I
one.
can say. It's fine.
Take a deep breath for a minute. So we've got EA. Which is the first letter that's going to say its name? Look at it. Filion. Which one is saying its name? First one does the talking. E. The E. Okay, so let's say it together. Clean. And we have E. Clean. Clean. Good.
Clean a recycle all the time so that it's safe for the astronauts to
Good. Okay, I'm going to have you pause. I'm going to have you just read this line right here. It.
It is clean to recycle.
Ooh,
Yeah, recycle.
good. Recycle. Good. Okay, keep going on your own. Jacob, you have work to do at your desk. Your main idea. Leave it to it.
It really distracts me. I was going to do it at home.
Nope, you need to do it here.
Fine, I'm never doing it.
Where are you? Okay.
So that it's safe for astronauts to breathe.
Go on.
The space station has heat and light so that it's safe and can see
Read the rest of it.
I'm on level 18. I'm on level 18. I'm on level 26.
Mason, thank you for being on task. Shane, thank you for being on task right now.
So that means we can't eat cookies? Yeah, I can't eat.
Probably.
Yeah.
Are you at the end of the page? Are you at the bottom of the page?
No.
Okay.
I just started
This
this page.
right now, bud.
That I like that. It's too sad.
You want to keep talking?
Wait, are we have to move on to the next page?
I went out.
Go back to the page.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have to read this page.
Not today. Okay, babe, are you done?
I just want to read this book.
Okay. Just want to make sure that we're all done so we can talk about it. Monday, we're going to write about what we just read.
Tuesday,
You betcha. All right.
Hey, I was just in the
Almost done?
I'm trying to figure out a word.
Okay, let's break it down
I'm
together.
really well reading.
Let's break it down together.
I got it. Okay. I just
Babe,
got
what word
confused
was
with
it? Can you
station.
tell me?
Huh?
Station? Was it station?
Yeah. I just got confused. It's weird that they can't eat any foods like cookies.
I know. So we can talk about it, okay?
So you don't really want to go into space, right?
It's totally fine. They can eat ice cream. That's one thing. No, but
No.
they can't eat the cone.
All right. We're going to save this conversation
Yeah.
for after, so you, Gemma, and I need you to be reading one more time until we're ready.
Yeah.
Read one more time.
Ooh, why has the center lasted so long?
Because they're all 25 minutes.
I like that. Then I get enough time to read it, and I get enough time to talk and keep reading.
You start reading from here.
The space there is
Ooh.
much
Something tripped you up here. What was it?
there.
No?
What?
Something about punctuation tripped you up there. What was it?
Supposed to slow down.
Where?
Right there.
What is that right there?
Punctuation.
A comma. Okay. You can read that again.
The space.
Is
In space. There is much less gravity than on Earth. When you drop something on Earth, it falls.
Pardon the interruption, Brown International, but it is time for a special event to happen. If you happen to be one of the students that will be riding in the limousine to Pizza Alley, please walk down to the main lobby where your limo is waiting for you.
so let's talk really quick. What do they eat? What do they eat in space, Noah? Get back to work, please. Noah, what do they eat in space? What do
They eat chicken.
Back to work in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
They eat
They eat
Ooh, we should be able to remember this without looking at the book.
They eat soup
Okay.
in the back.
Okay. Let's see what else do they eat.
They eat
We're not going to read past that page.
they eat M&Ms.
M&Ms. Viv, what else do they eat? You just read that last page. What do they eat?
They eat different kinds of food, but not ones that are crummy, like
Okay.
cookies.
Why? Why don't they eat things that
Because it floats around.
Yep.
can float around, and what happens if the crumbs
Hit
float
into
around?
their eyes.
If the crumbs float around, they go.
Okay, maybe their eyes. What else might it damage if it floats around?
Keyboards.
Ooh, I really would appreciate if we could just listen to who's talking. Buttons.
They
Hey, like,
can like float and they
okay.
get stuck right into it, and then they can't.
What are
press
some of the
button.
problems that they face up in space?
Oh. Engineering problems.
What do we read about?
Excuse me.
In space, they have no gravity.
Okay. What's gravity, Joaquin?
Gravity is what makes you control your body.
Makes you control your
It doesn't
body.
make you float.
Okay, so gravity keeps us down on Earth, right? Is there gravity in space?
No.
Yes. Joaquin, is there gravity in space?
Yes.
No gravity in space. So gravity we have on Earth, and it's keeping us on Earth. But in space, there's no gravity, so they kind of float around, right? And that's why there's an issue with what, Viv?
That's why I always wanted to be an astronaut, so I can that
That's
it
why.
feels like you're flying.
Yeah, but they have an issue with what? Because they don't have gravity. This is something you really care about. Something you can't stop talking about. What do they have a problem with? Because of gravity.
Eating.
And also, what's that word?
Putting on clothes.
Crumbs. Okay, I'm going to model for us right now. I want everybody to turn to page 11. Turn to page 11. Viv, turn to page 11.
Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to read something for you, and I'm going to be practicing what it's going to sound like when I'm making sure to read my commas. Okay, my commas, I worked with some of you on make sure that I'm pausing. Okay, people around the world work together to run the International Space Station. Astronauts from the U.S., Russia, Canada, Japan, and the European Space Agency work there. Did you hear what I did? London. I'm with the group. What did I do just then? What did I do just then, Joaquin?
You just read the whole entire text. Miss Filion. Miss Filion, you skipped.
Okay, I'm going to read this again now. I want you to be listening. I didn't. I want you to listen to what I'm saying. Astronauts from the U.S., Russia, Canada, Japan, and the European Space Agency work there. What did I do in between each of those places? What did I do? I paused. Okay, so let's read it all together. I want you to read just from that part. Astronauts from. Oh, we're reading it all together. Joaquin, come on. Astronauts from. Please hold your book open. We're not on this page, Vivian. Right here, we're going to read it all together. Ready? Hold your book open. Ready? Ready? Astronaut. Oh, I only have Noah. Ready? Everyone's reading together. We're all reading it out loud. Ready? Astronauts from the U.S., Russia, Canada, Japan, and the European Space Agency work together. Okay? So we pause it in between each of those places. Okay? It has those commas. We want to make sure we're pausing at those commas. All right.
I can tell.
Level 0 rotation right now, please.
I found a few Canada people.
Okay, but you're doing a great job. Keep it up. Green group, come over. All right, getting points right now for who is the Who is doing their best job at a quiet, silent rotation? Sol, I don't think your computer's 2 times in a row. Next rotation. Holden, thanks for following directions. My friend Alex is over in the reading corner, following directions, being quiet. Thank you, Alex, for silently getting to your next rotation. Cruz, C, Janae, I need you over here. It's just a recording, but I'm going to turn the brightness down so we don't know.
It's live.
Where's Cruz? London, did Cruz come back with you? I don't know if there are any passes right now, bud. Okay, voices are at a level 0 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Sorry. Joaquin, you're going to lose a point right now. Your voice is off. So, you need to be getting your work to level 0. Reading corner. I'm talking about that right now. Okay.
Are we gonna read Living in Space?
No. Okay, this is for Mason. Or sorry, not Mason. Okay. All right, what I'd like you to do, Cruz, come on over. We're in this group. Oh. What I'd like you to do is to please write the word hi. I like to go off the hi guy. Hi.
I thought you said pie.
Hi. Hi. Ooh, I'm seeing some good thinking. I'm seeing some reflecting too. Hi. Hi. Sadie, what was your thought process just now? How you say, oh, wait. Reading corner, I'm going to take away points if you don't turn off your voice. What was your thought process?
I thought you meant like the hi when you say hi to someone.
Okay.
But then you said I went off the hi guys, and so I know how to spell hi.
Good.
H-I-G.
Why is that a tricky word, Mason?
Because if you like sound it out, all the letters
Hold in,
inside
taking
of
away
it
points.
don't really sound the way it is said.
It doesn't really sound the way it said, right? Do we hear that GH,
No.
Cruz? No.
Because like
Faith, taking away points.
if somebody like spelled it out and like it's H-I-G-H, they might not know and they're like hi.
Right. Okay. So it's good that we know that it's silent. Soul, taking away points. Okay. All right. I want you to erase. I want you now to write the word almost. It is almost time for lunch. Almost.
True.
Caroline, is that you? Oh, sorry. Almost. Well, I'm seeing lots of reflecting. Almost. Jacob, I'm going to be taking away points right now. If you're talking right now, you have to be getting the work done.
Wait. Yeah.
Sadie, you also made a reflection. What was that reflection that you just did?
So I know it's kind of like saying like just separate words, but it's one word. But
Yeah.
I know that all, just in general, all is spelled A-L-L.
Right.
And then, but this didn't very look right. 2 L's.
It didn't look right. So you were kind of rereading. London, I'm taking away points. Can't be chatting right now.
I'm not even chatting.
You're talking out loud. You're distracted. I'm sorry.
I'm not even chatting.
All right. Now I want you to write this word with me. Actually, not write it with me. Erase your boards. We're not going to write it yet. you're just going to say it with me. And this is a really tricky word, kind of like that sort of silent GH, but a little different. Enough.
Enough.
Everyone say it with me. Enough. What's tricky about that word, Janaea?
It sounds like there's an F in there, but it's actually the G.
Yeah, it's really tricky because it sounds like there's an F in there, but it's actually the GH. Mason?
Kind of like how you spell phone.
Kind of like how you spell phone with a PH, you're thinking? Okay.
Because the PH stands for that.
Yeah. All right, now I would like you to please write the word goes. I'm trying to think of a sentence. My dog goes outside.
To go poop.
Okay, well, that's not appropriate. So let's try a different one. My dog goes outside
To play.
To play. Goes.
No, there's difference in it.
Goes. Ooh, I'm seeing that this is kind of tricky for some friends. Ooh, okay. Let's actually do this together. G O goes. Okay.
I was
Goes.
right the first time. It just didn't
Goes.
seem. I was
Fake
right the
or
first time, but it just.
Janaea, what were you thinking? Because that, if I wrote this, G-O-S-E, the E would kind of help out that S, right? And it would say ghosts,
Ghost.
right?
Ghost.
But this is goes, right?
Yeah,
Kind
the
of tricky.
T.
What letter do we not hear, Chloe?
We don't hear it.
We don't hear the E. Okay, I want you to try that again. And while you're writing it, I want you to say it as you're writing it. Try it again. Erase. Erase. Thank you, Bruce. Good job, Sadie. Okay, let's hear you do it, Faith or Chloe. Let's try it. Go. Good. Let's hear you do it. Go. Okay. Now I want you to try the word before.
Oh.
Before we can go to lunch, we have to get our work done.
True that.
Jeremy, taking off point. Not on task. Marcos. Gonna take off an off task point right now. You know what you need to be doing right now. Before. I'm gonna write it myself and I'm gonna sound it out. Everybody do this with your own. Point your finger as we write it. Lowercase b, lowercase b, lowercase b, before. And everybody got this. That silent what at the end there?
E.
Silent E at the end there. Good job. All right, we're gonna try this word again, and this time I want you to say it as you are writing it. Okay?
Okay. So it's
Nope. Another different word. Enough. What? You are in green group.
Are you late?
No. Enough. Okay, when I'm making sure that I'm sounding out the word as I'm writing it, I want to make sure I'm not going to run out of breath. Faith, I'm taking away points. Jeremy, taking away points. There should be no talking over there. Not even a word.
Enough.
Come on over, please. Okay. We should be able to do this without running out of breath, right? So let's do this one more time. Enough. Okay, that's so tricky. And it's also really similar to the word laugh. Okay, just say it. Okay, we're going to read this book, but before we get to it, I want to go over a quick
vocab
kind of part of a word. What does this say, Chloe? Ooh, What does that say to you?
Ow.
So do you see how we had two different interpretations of what it sounded like?
See, yes, see.
Because it can come off in different ways depending on the word we use it in, okay? So I'm going to use this word. What does it sound like in this word, Mason? We're not using our whiteboards anymore. Put your lids on your markers. Ow. Down. Everyone say the word down.
Down.
Okay, it says the ow word. Okay, now let's try this word. Oopsie, that was my mistake. Grow. Everyone say the word grow. Grow. Okay. What sound does this make, AJ? What sound does the OW make in this word?
Oh.
Oh. Okay. We'll come to it. I don't know why I keep doing that.
She looks like a fake, doesn't she?
A little bit. Maybe you two spend a little too much time together. Maybe that's why. Toward. Everyone say the word toward.
Toward.
What kind of O sound does that make?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
No. Not quite grow, but toward, right?
Toward.
Ooh, let's try no.
It's like Chloe.
No.
Oh.
What do we think? What does this sound?
No. Whoa.
Janaea, what sound does this make? No. No. Ooh, O makes the O sound, but this is gonna be really cool. Ready?
Yeah.
No, this makes the O sound, but now what does this make?
Now.
What does it make now?
Ow.
Oh, I just said it. Ow. It makes the ow sound. Now, how cool is that? We just erased one letter and it changes the way the word is said. Okay?
This is so like
On your own, on your whiteboard, I want you to write the word own. Flown.
Own, flown.
I'm giving you a list of words to write.
Oh.
Own.
Is it this kind of F-A-L?
What are we working with right now? Mm-hmm. Flown. Own. Flown.
Own, flown.
Okay. Oh, what about this word?
Flower. Power. Flower. Power.
And then there's one more, which you might not know because we're talking about our cars that are parked in the wrong spot.
Oh.
Faith, please go back to your desk.
They are called a tow.
Like a tow truck. It sounds the same as this kind of tow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
let's stop a tow right here.
Erase your boards.
Okay.
Erase your boards.
Flower, power.
All right.
Oh, wait, you do it.
So we're gonna read this book, and in this book, I feel like I have other copies of this, but I don't know. In this book, we're gonna read about how some parts of the environment are irreplaceable. That means that they can't be replaced, okay? And that they should be protected. And specifically, we're gonna be learning about old growth forests. Okay? Some of the vocabulary I want you to learn or to know before we go into it are forests. Okay? I don't know what a forest is, right? Protect. 1 second. Okay, to make sure that we're caring of something. Sorry, I got just distracted by somebody who was off task. Okay. Endangered. Do you remember what the word endangered means, Sadie?
It means that animals are sometimes in forests and anything that, for example, are like animals like wolves or endangered.
Okay, so endangered means they're close to extinction. Okay. Not right now. Okay. But in this story, do you think we're going to be learning about animals?
No.
What do we think? Probably more about trees. 1 second, Chloe. Valuable means that something is really nice and very maybe expensive. Okay, something that's really something.
Danger.
Okay. Destruction is the idea that something gets destroyed. Okay. Replaced. Something is instead of something else. So maybe I replace your marker with a different colored marker. Okay. Enormous. Enormous is really big. Okay. So right now what I want you to do is you're going to look over this this is a nonfiction text. I'm gonna have you two share because I have other books over there. Okay. This is a nonfiction text, which means that it is real. There are lots of trees and facts, and how it works is we're gonna read it. There's might be a text on this side and maybe a picture on this side, okay? And I'm gonna have you only read to the end of page 9, okay? So that's the introduction and chapter 1 on your own.
Oh.
Yes. Yeah. Ooh, I like the way that you're using your pictures to help you understand that text. Thank you so much for sharing that. Okay, we're going to discuss this when we're done reading. But right now, read the introduction in chapter 1 to yourself.
Wait, what about for buddies?
Read it to yourself. Okay, so you just when one of you is ready to change the page, you're both ready, change the page, okay? The end of chapter 1, so page 9. Okay, right here. Faith, come on over. Noah, thank you for being on task. Noah, or Faith, come on over, please. Over here. What's going on? Oh, you need names? Finish. If you're finished, go back and reread it. Janae, will you start reading from where you like? Start reading up.
I told you this.
Like really try to say this word. There's a word in there.
For the same size of football field, just cut down every second. All that is
Point
this
each word as you say.
in this tree is this stuff. These the trees that are cut down are shaped off the branches. Oh, that's page now. I know.
Read it again. Good. Ooh, I heard you not stop at the end of that period. Did that help you kind of realize what you were saying as you're saying it?
Nice. You have to
Reread it.
I wanted to.
Reread yours.
Went home. Interesting.
Keep reading.
Same place. These have the different sizes and ages. Okay. Cheese. Oh, really?
Pause. Where are you?
They can be.
Okay, Mason.
From there to there.
Just read and I'll tell you when to stop.
These forests have been growing for thousands of years without people cutting down their trees, building houses, and gathering.
Ooh, I'm gonna have you read that again. But I want you to focus on the punctuation. Where are the parts where you're gonna pause? Right.
These forests have been growing for thousands of years without people cutting down trees, and building houses, and gathering.
Good. Keep going.
At one time, many
I
of
did it again. Let's try it again.
many of the forests on the earth were also forests. But now, in a lot of places, fewer than 10% of forests are left.
Good. You paused. You stopped at that period too, and that showed me that that's the end of the sentence. Thank you for pausing at each of those commas. Bruce, will you please read from here?
This book argues while these last precious old-grown fossils should be protected.
I'm gonna have you try it again. Added a little bit more than you needed to.
This book argues while these last precious old-grown forests.
Let's say that together.
Forests.
Say it again.
Forests. It's just hard because forests should be protected.
Thank you. All right. We actually have to wrap up right now, so we don't have a chance to talk about. Did everybody get to finish the pages?
Yes.
Hand over your books. And next time, I promise, hoping that maybe our classmates can be a little bit more respectful of our time. Okay.
I know,
Yes,
right?
The past 2 weeks ago, they went to forest. I think that's the old forest.
Ooh, funny, speak right now.
And trees were huge, and they had these houses like at the forest. They were being cut down.
Oh, that's so sad. That's such a great connection. I appreciate that you said that.
But
Why do you have a camera on you?